So when you come to hiring a YouTube consultant or a channel manager, you need someone that's willing to learn, that understands the basics in general. It needs to understand how to edit things, how titles work, the psychology behind titles. You need to understand what the thumbnails could be. You need them to be willing to research and watch hours and hours of YouTube content. That play button there is for a company called Woof and Joy, which is an animation studio based in Ukraine that did kids TV. I hadn't dealt with kids TV content before, other than obviously my own kids. So the amount of kids TV content that I had to binge for 8 months on other YouTube channels to figure out, why does that video do well? Why did they make that? Why are they the biggest channel within that industry? Why this way rather than that way? Thumbnail colors, branding arrangements, links. Why can't they link to certain things? Blah, 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 blah. So you need someone that's proactive enough to go out and learn. A thirst for that industry. Truly someone that is excited about everything that they do. Because if they're excited, they'll go out and they'll learn it. I haven't had to master podcasts since doing it for Desiree, but I now have that skill because she needed to know how to upload them, master them, strip them into mono, title them, do show notes and stuff like that. So someone that is curious and willing to learn, a thirst for knowledge, that has the base, some decent SEO basis, and then a key skill that they can lean on. So you could start with them being a designer that is curious, or in my case, I was a web development specialist that was okay at video editing that got curious, and then I just collected a load of other skills. And then someone that can communicate. Because if you can't communicate, they're not going to learn. They're not going to realize the mistakes they did or didn't make. And then they can grow from there. So as long as you can talk to them, you're comfortable that they're willing to learn, and they're just out there to binge YouTube, then that's a good base. And then they're malleable from there. You could find a project manager and bring them down, but then you've got a high value position to start with that you're back teaching. It's always better to grow with them than trying to tempt them down from the silver plated castle in the sky.